Gary Peterson here. Today we're going to learn a base back court movement. Now I've got my tee turned around, so this is our back court. We've got 6.4 metres that way and 4.22 or whatever it is back this way, 2260 or something, back to the back court. So what you'll find is this area here, all this here is exactly where a court would be, and so on. A line would go straight back through here, and that's how it all works. Okay, so we're going to learn a base back court movement. Now I see a lot of people that they want to go big steps back here, they hit, and then they just want to run back to the tee. It's not really how it works. You can do that, and often you've got a lot of time, so it doesn't really matter. So sometimes it's quite proficient to do that, and it's a low energy and it's not too difficult. But let's work on really fluently moving around the court and being highly capable and fully balanced and flowing. So we're going to talk a lot about flow and about just being really smooth with your movements is the best way I can put it. So if I come back, remember our base movement that we did, where we did this base movement here, and we went through there, and that was that one. Right? So let's put that same movement at the start. So I know the tee's here, but I'm going to start here, and there's a reason for that, and we'll talk about that further in a minute. Most of the wear on the court's actually back here as well, not actually on the tee, and people don't push up to the tee as much as you like to think they do. They don't do that, they stay around about back here, but we're going to use the tee as well, but we'll go through that soon. So we're going to put that shuffle in. There's the shuffle there, and there's your front foot, which is everybody's really happy with. So from here, shuffle there, there, then we're going to come out, back to the middle, and then we're going to walk. Okay, so that's really interesting to see how it works as far as the movement goes. That's a slightly advanced what I just showed you there, and the reason I'm showing you that right now is because you need to understand what's going to happen or where you're going to go to when you actually learn a lot about this and all the rest. Lots of people will teach you to go from here, there, and they'll teach you get back to the tee quickly, really fast and be ready. I'm telling you, you need to time to the tee. We'll talk about that in another video. So we'll start this movement and we'll do two sides with a flowing motion so you can actually get used to it. So I'll teach you the learning method so you get your feet right. So it's a shuffle back here, swing. We don't worry about the other movement yet. Here and back. So all we've done is gone back and come back to the middle. Shuffle back here, swing, and shuffle back. Remember this one, shuffle here, swing, and shuffle back. It's exactly that movement there. It's shuffling back here, swing, and shuffle back. Okay, so that one works extremely well. Okay, this way. There's two different ways you can do this, and we'll go through both those as well. Here's the shuffle and the step, and the shuffle, and I'm back. It's the same as this one, shuffle. That's why I want you to be so capable at the base movement. This is a base movement for the back. That's a base movement for side side. Shuffle, here, there, and back. Okay, so let's put them together. It's a little bit more involved, only slightly, if you put them together, and I'll do it really slow. We'll shuffle back, here, I'll swing, I'll come back here. I'm going to use my outside foot, and I'm just going to touch the tee like a button. So it's a button to change. I'll resettle that foot and step here, here, change, here, change. Sorry, I like to go back foot a lot. Here, change, here, and change. Here, into the middle and step. Here, step on our button, there. Here, step on our button, there. Here. Okay, so what you see, if I do this a little bit faster, you should see it gets really quite fluent. So if I come back here, there, here. And what you find is, see how I can just talk naturally and normal, have a look around. It's quite a nice day, got a nice view over there, so that's all right. But this is really, really fluent and really capable, and you'll find that the movements aren't really staged. So when I start arcing the movements out a little bit, it gets really quite neat. So this is the sort of thing that I want you to be able to do. Okay, so I'll knock this around a little bit. Okay, so it takes your breath away a little bit as you start to go faster, because you start to drive your legs and work your body and start to push things around a little bit. But you find that the amount of work that I did then compared to this even if you put the shuffle on the way out. It's just not even the same. As soon as I break back into that one, it gets really quite amazing because you get really fluent. You don't have to go back to the tee. It's the last thing that I'll show you for this video. So if you can expand this and you can time it, the time that it takes you to go and do, let's say 20 swings, and then you can actually cut that time down by a good 6, 7, 8 seconds, 10 seconds, somewhere there, easily, if you start to implement all these systems. Okay, I'll show you really high level. I'm not going to worry about the tee. I'm just going to come back to the middle. I'm going to change direction, and I'm going to try and be really fluent and really well balanced, if you like. Okay, so I'm just going to go here and there. I like to go back foot, so I'm going to do some back foot on this side. Here, there, there. So what happens is you find your feet, so there's movements there, those movements, they're the ones that I want you guys, that you are going to become capable at. And you see how fast you change direction and how much you attack the ball, how quick you get off the tee, how much your body's activated and you're ready to go, how well balanced you are and how quick you come off the ball. Everything is just good here. I'm telling you, it's just phenomenal. And you can go around people, you can, there's other things that we'll do, but we'll talk about so much about the direction you've got to attack the ball and everything, because people, they teach you about cutting in and stepping that way, but you can't do that in a game because you've got to clear the other person and everything as well. Well, I should be in training. I'm not in training, so that'll do it. And what you're going to get from this driveway series of videos, because I'm doing most of it virtually in one take, so you can see what it's all about and you'll see how much it stresses your body and how much work it is. But I'm 56 and not training, so it is what it is, and it's all good fun. I'm using an old pair of shoes as well because my driveway is going to cut my shoes up a bit, so it's always a good hint as well, or a good tip. So that's it for today. Sorry to rabbit on a bit, but I want to try and enjoy these videos as well, not like it make it really formal. It's going to be like me having a chat with you, and this is what we're going to teach you, and it's going to be good, I can guarantee that, and you're going to love it and your game's going to go through the roof. So we're just going to try and do things slow, cut back, here, change, back here, here, change, and back. That's your exercise for today, but you shouldn't do any exercise if you don't know where it's going. In other words, I've shown you the advanced bit, so now you know what you've got to build towards. I didn't just show you the beginner bit, so you just get that. Let's get this bit, and then we'll build on that. And we'll go from there. Okay, it's pretty cool. It works amazingly well.